Hey, is this Nathan?
Yes, this is Nathan.
This is Kat.
Hello.
Hey,
Well, I can barely hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I guess I'm kind of quiet.
Wow, you do have a really soft voice.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, that's really soft.
I like your voice.
Pardon?
I like your voice.
Oh, thank you. I haven't gotten many compliments on it.
So how's your horse?
Oh, he's all right. I didn't get to ride him this week because the stable master was out of town. But I will next week.
Yeah, you have your lessons.
Hmm?
You have lessons?
Oh, darn, I can't hear you.
You have lessons?
Do I have a last name?
Yeah. No, lessons.
Downhour?
Lessons, like horse lessons, riding lessons?
Does the horse have a last name?
No. Do you get riding lessons?
Darn, there's too much noise. Let me close the door.
I don't really hear anything. What's going on?
They're watching a movie out in the suite. And your
Oh,
voice
it really
is so
loud?
soft. Your voice is so soft and quiet. It's hard to hear it.
Thank you.
Okay. Wow, that's a really pretty voice. You must sing really well. Oh, now you're giggling.
I don't know. I've never had somebody say that such nice stuff about my voice.
Well, that's strange.
You're just really nice.
What?
I said you're just really nice.
Thanks. Do you have a draw?
Yeah.
Okay, you're from Dallas.
Yeah. Do you think
Wow,
it sounds funny?
No, it just makes it sound even cuter.
I didn't know if you were going to make fun of me.
No, I like the Texas draw. And I'm meaning both the gun draw and the vocal draw.
That's funny.
Thanks. So, yes, I really like your voice. Your draw is wonderful.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice. I'm glad you don't think it sounds silly.
No, I don't think it's silly. Just makes you sound prettier.
Aw.
Now I should probably stop complimenting you before I get carried away. You don't sound like trouble.
No.
But your blogs make it sound like you're, well, I don't want to say an absolute heathen. But you definitely sound like a difficult girl.
I'm not that bad.
Yeah, so you say.
Well, I can pretend to be good.
Do what?
I can pretend to be good.
That's okay.
No.
Well, just act normal.
So do you know what movie they were watching?
Yes, they were watching The Grinch.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes, it's not Christmas and they're watching The Grinch. But
That's
it's a rather
kind of
good movie.
weird.
Hmm?
That's weird.
Yeah, no. But it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey is absolutely wonderful.
Oh, so they're watching that one, not like the old one?
Oh, no, not the old one.
You know that cartoon one they show sometimes?
Yes, I've seen that one.
Yeah, Jim Carrey is so funny.
Yes. Have you seen Liar Liar?
Is that like the one where he's a lawyer?
And he can't lie for 24 hours?
Oh, yeah, that is so funny.
What I couldn't believe was when he was in the bathroom beating himself up, and he squished his face on the toilet seat. I mean, his face, it was like it was elastic. It was gushing out on the ends. I mean, it was He was amazing.
And then, like, that guy came in, remember? And he saw him beating himself up. He was like, I'm kicking my ass. It was so funny. That guy was freaking out.
He was desperate. He was really desperate to get out of that because
and
he couldn't lie.
He was like lying to the judge and everything, remember?
Mhm.
He came in and he was like, a madman, Your Honor.
a madman, Your Honor.
Yeah.
A man at the end of his rope, desperate beyond measure. And he was accurately describing himself.
Yeah, that was so funny.
And then he gave a description of himself to the judge. Oh, 6'2", 160 pounds, something like that. Brown hair.
Oh, that was so funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he is so funny.
He is wonderful. Oh. And let's see. What? I never. Oh, wait. What are you saying?
Do you want to talk online some more?
We can't talk on the phone?
A little bit, but I don't know. I thought we could chat some more online.
Well, okay, but I kind of like talking, listening to your voice.
Well, we can chat for a little bit more and then go.
What?
So we can chat for a little bit and then I can go on the computer.
Okay. But I do like listening to your voice.
Oh, thank you.
Why can't you stay on the phone?
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to chat some more.
Okay. Let's see.
Is that okay?
Well, yeah, but like I said, I like talking to you on the phone.
Well, I can call you back like a different day.
Okay. But, okay, I guess we could chat and talk on the phone.
I don't want to make you sad, but I don't know. I just kind of want to chat
I won't be totally sad if you won't talk to me on the phone.
But I'll talk to you online.
Yeah.
You're too cute.
I'm cute?
Yeah.
I'm cute. You're cute. I've seen that face when one of those pics you had up, the one where you're trying to look stupid and the other one where you're trying to look sexy. That was cute.
Thank you.
Do you have any more pics like that?
I have to look.
Yeah.
You know, I put up the stuff on MySpace.
You put it up on what?
MySpace.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, well, you look real cute in those.
Thanks.
Mhm. So, I know you're not going to be going to school until after spring break.
Yeah.
So, do you think you're going to like going to school there?
I don't know.
Well, you're out in the country, so I take it there's not many people around you to talk to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I won't really know until I'm like there, you know? I don't know. So, it just depends on like if the other girls and stuff are nice.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's hope they like your draw, too.
Yeah, I don't want to get made fun of. Or
Well, believe me, you won't get made fun of from me because I like it.
Thanks.
You said you used to own horses?
Uh-huh.
Were they any specific breed or?
Quarter horses.
Oh, quarter horses.
And you like the Clydesdales, right?
Uh-huh.
Those are the ones with like all the hair and stuff on their hooves.
Uh-huh. They're all chestnut, brown, and white.
I think they're pretty.
Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. And they're humongous. We went to Busch Gardens, and they had the Budweiser Clydesdales there.
Yeah.
They have two teams that they have used for promotional purposes, and one team is always in the stables at Busch Gardens, and there, and we got to go through the stables, and the horses were just gigantic. I mean, they were towering over me. I'm 6'2", and they were towering over me.
Wow.
And one of them was a mare with a colt.
Uh-huh.
The colt was nearly the size of a full-grown horse.
Wow.
You could have ridden it.
Wow. That's awesome.
They're just so huge. But they're about as slow as molasses, too.
But they're pretty.
Oh, yes, they're really pretty. But compared to the smaller horses, they're pretty slow.
Yeah.
But they don't need to be.
Well, I think I'm going to hop online now. So, do you want to chat with me a little bit more?
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay. So I'll see you online in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Nathan?
Yeah?
I just cut the crap out of my toe. I'm getting a Band-Aid. Hold up the kitchen counter for a second, okay?
Yeah.
I'll be right back down.
Do me a favor and just go ahead and sit down. And take your hands out of your pockets. Go ahead, sit down. What are you doing here?
Can you visit someone?
Who did you come to visit?
Katie?
Katie. And why were you going to come here to visit Katie?
Because she asked me to come.
She asked you. And how did you meet Katie?
Online.
Online. How old is Katie?
13.
13. And how old are you?
23.
23. Do you see a problem with that? That's yes.
Yeah.
And what is the problem that you see?
She's 13.
What made you think that it was okay to come over to this home where you thought a 13-year-old girl was alone? I mean, help me out here. Help me to understand. Why do you think that was okay?
I didn't.
But you did it anyway.
To be honest, I didn't know if anything would really happen.
You didn't know if anything would really happen.
I didn't know if I'd really be able to go through with it.
But you walked in the door. What brought you here?
Conflict.
Conflict. Conflict over what? I mean, I'm just trying to understand it, so help me out.
Am I really the person that I think I am? Am I the guy who would take advantage of an underage girl in her home without her parents? Or am I the person who would do the right thing and not take advantage of a girl who's 13?
And you came here to decide in your own mind which guy you really were. The guy who would take advantage of a 13-year-old girl, or the guy who would, what, hang out, have popcorn, watch a movie, and then go home?
Mm-hmm.
You see how this looks.
Mm-hmm.
You're how old?
23.
23. And what do you do?
I'm a student.
You're a student. And what are you studying?
Biology.
Biology. Do you do this often? Do you get on the internet and meet underage girls?
No.
Why did you decide to do it on this occasion? I mean, did you just wake up one morning and say, you know what, I'm going to go chat up someone I think is 13 years old, and then come have a visit?
No, it just kind of happened.
Just kind of happened.
I sent an email asking to chat. She gave me her email, her instant message address. We talked.
And how did you find this girl, Katie?
MySpace.
MySpace. And what is it about MySpace that attracts you?
You can meet people.
Young people?
People.
Presumably at college there are girls your own age.
True.
Why go after a 13-year-old? That's 7th grade, by the way. I mean, help me out here.
She seemed interested.
Interested.
Nice.
But you see what's wrong with doing this, even if someone seems interested or nice, when they're 13 years old. Right?
Right.
What's wrong with this?
She's 13.
Okay, then why did you do it? I mean, there seems little doubt as to what you wanted to do here, based upon the chat. You could stay up late, sleep in your dad's bed, try on his girlfriend's clothes, underwear included, or run around the house nude.
Instant messaging allows for a way to talk differently.
Talk differently.
You're not actually facing the person, so you don't have to deal with the embarrassment of saying those sort of things to their face.
So it doesn't bother you, I am 13. No, it's cool. So at 2 I leave, and then we can spend the whole afternoon and evening having fun. What else do you want to do when you come? Be creative, do whatever you want, and go as far as you want. What do you mean? Like sex. Those are your words, right?
That's what she said. It's 2 parts.
2 parts, absolutely. If you want to, but that's your decision. Now you have my heart pumping and my blood racing. I just remembered, please don't tell anyone that we might have sex, or if we do have sex, we would both be in a lot of trouble. What does that indicate?
I know it's wrong.
But I want to tell you that I think it would be worth the risk. Let me ask you, Nathan, was it worth the risk?
No.
Have you ever done this before?
No.
Never.
Never.
Why now? You get into very graphic detail about what you want to do to her.
Fantasies dreamed up online are in your mind. Things you might not be able to willingly do when it comes down to it.
Yeah, but this leaves little doubt. Well, after I remove your shirt and bra, I will run my hands along your body's smooth skin. I will gently cup and massage your soft breasts, kiss them, and run my tongue along them. And it goes on from there. In graphic detail. What are we to make of this? Will you tell me? What should happen to you?
I'm not sure. I don't know what the law says about this.
Well, it's illegal.
But nothing has happened yet.
Well, I know. But it's illegal for someone to use the internet to solicit somebody who's 13 for sex.
That I wasn't aware of.
You were unaware of.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you think it would be lawful to do something like that?
It didn't catch my mind.
It didn't catch your mind that it would be wrong for you as a grown man to come into this home where you thought a 13-year-old girl was home alone after this sexually explicit conversation. Didn't cross your mind that maybe that was wrong. I mean, help me out here. You're not giving me a lot of information. If you had a 13-year-old kid sister, how would you feel about a grown man coming into the home where she was alone?
Someone I didn't know?
Yes, somebody who came over after this kind of an online chat.
I'd probably beat him up.
You'd beat him up. Then why is it okay for you, as a grown man, to come into this home after this conversation where you thought a 13-year-old girl was alone?
It's not.
So why'd you do it?
Because I didn't know what was going to happen.
You didn't know what was going to happen.
I didn't know if I was going to go through with it, if I just find out that I just couldn't do that in real life. You can fantasize about all sorts of things you want to do, but you never really do them. You never have the courage to do them. Or you never have the will to do them.
Do you have an addiction or a compulsion when it comes to the internet, these kind of conversations?
No.
So it just started this week. Yeah. Well, Nathan, there's something I got to tell you. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story about adults who try to meet underage boys and girls for sex on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
If you have anything else that you'd like to tell me, I'd be happy to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to walk out that door.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Okay. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Sheriff's office, get on the ground. On the ground right now. On the ground! On the ground! Okay, go back.
You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to you to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any of these questions or make any statements. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
On your knees. Straight up. Walk straight up to the straight car, sir. Any knives, weapons, any kind on you? What? Any knives, weapons, any kind on you? Knives, right pocket. Right pocket, there's a knife. Okay.
Is that your car? You got shaky hands.
Check your wallet.
Is there anything else?
Alright, I'm Sergeant Trissel. This is Deputy Mullen with the Dark County Sheriff's Office, okay? Is it correct that you're Nathan Downhour? Is that correct?
Yes.
Alright. Nathan, we need to talk to you a little bit here about what's been going on, okay? You've already been ready to write, so you understand your rights, okay? You're willing to talk to us here? Okay. First thing I need to know is, what you're doing, why you're coming here. Why'd you come to that house on 5K Avenue for? Why did you come here in the first place?
To see a 13-year-old girl in that house.
Okay. What was the screen name of the girl you come to see? Do you know?
Katie did sings.
Katie did sings? Okay. And what's your screen name?
Green-eyed 121.
Green-eyed 121. Okay. How'd you first meet her?
Online.
You met her online? How long ago was that?
Less than a week.
You been talking to her every day or what?
Nearly every day.
Okay. And you knew how old she was when you come because you just met her. She's 13, right?
Right.
Okay. What made you believe she was 13?
The pictures.
Okay. She type you and tell you that, and you believe, by seeing the pictures, you believe she was 13 and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever talked to her on the phone or anything?
Twice.
Twice before today?
Yes.
Okay. How long were your calls, do you know? How long did you talk to her each time?
5 minutes.
5 minutes each time?
5-10 minutes.
5, 10 minutes? Okay. And what was the phone? Did you call her? She call you, or?
She called me.
Okay. When was that?
Today's Friday.
Right.
She called me Tuesday and I think Thursday or Wednesday.
What number did she call you at? What phone number? Where were you at?
998-5702.
And what is that?
Campus phone.
Campus phone? What'd you guys talk about when she called?
She asked a few questions. Asked her how she was, what it was like.
Mm-hmm. Did you talk about coming up here?
No.
Okay. What computer were you using to type back and forth?
Laptop.
Laptop? Your own personal laptop? Where's that at?
In my car.
In your car? Okay. Now, as far as you were on your laptop, but where were you at the time? Are you in college? Is that correct? Where do you go to college at?
Taylor.
You go to college in Taylor? Are you familiar with this area over here?
Nope.
Nope. Where do you live at?
Indiana, Hartford
Okay.
City.
Hartford City? That's where you're from?
Hmm.
Okay. When you got here, what was your plans for today? When you coming to meet her? I guess one thing to remember, we're here to talk to you. We pretty much know what was said.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving you a chance to cooperate and help yourself, and us understanding why you come here and the reasons behind that. Okay? So, if you want to cooperate, tell us the story, tell us why, explain to us why so we understand why.
When I came through the door, I pretty much already reached a conclusion that this was something I couldn't go through with.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about the whole drive over here. And so I figured I'd just tell her face to face that we could spend time together, watch a movie, whatever, but there wouldn't be anything beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I should even have just left after that.
Okay. But as far as you guys'
I know,
talking back and forth,
I know.
what were your plans as far as what you guys are communicating?
Our plans as far as we were communicating, or as far as I was thinking at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
was a sexual activity.
Okay.
But the possible repercussions of actually doing it began to gnaw on my mind. I couldn't stop thinking about it. What would happen if I got caught? I was caught.
Mm-hmm. But your whole plan when you come over was to have sex. And then supposedly you've changed that since before you walked in the door you decided that wasn't the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the whole thing was you emailed her or talked back and forth, chatted with her, advising that you wanted to have sex with her, knowing that she's 13. Correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Did you bring anything with you to give to her? You ever didn't bring any gifts or anything like that? The only thing you had on him was a pocket knife. Is there anything else in the car?
There were some books I was going to give her,
What kind of books?
fantasy novels.
And you say your laptop's in the car, right?
Right.
Do you have a problem giving us consent to get in your car?
You may get into my car.
Okay, so you're giving us consent to get into your vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else in there that we should know about before we get in there?
Let's see. Clothes, bags. Under the left seat, there's a box of condoms unopened. That was supposed to be for something different. I just never used them.
Okay, anything else? No drugs, anything like that? Okay. Is there any pictures on that computer we should know about? Any pictures of children or anything like that that you want to let us know of ahead of time? Any nude pictures or anything that anybody else has sent you or anything?
No.
Okay. There's no pictures of any underage children or anything like that on there?
No.
Okay. So you don't have a problem us looking on your computer either? You give us consent to look on the computer?
You may look on the computer.
Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fill out a form here in a minute, have you sign as far as consent, okay? And have you ever sent any nude images to her? Is this the only picture you've ever sent to her? That's the only one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is your address actually in Hartford City?
0724 West.
07?
0724 West, 800 North.
Okay. You never had any criminal history or anything?
No.
Anything minor we should know about?
No.
Okay. Have you ever done this before? And not actually got caught, but met a minor? What made you do this for the first time? What made you come here to meet her?
I really don't know.
You don't know? Do you have a girlfriend or anything?
Nope.
Nope. When's the last time you had a girlfriend?
Never.
Never?
Never.
So you're kind of desperate? Not mean that in a bad way. You haven't had a girlfriend?
Never had a girlfriend.
Don't talk to anybody, nothing like that?
I talked to some girls, but nothing's ever gone past that.
So you get talking to this 13-year-old on the internet and maybe see it as a lucky break for you to have sex. How old are you?
23.
23. Okay. That kind of the gist of it? Have you ever had sex before?
No.
Never. So you have a box of condoms with you. You've never had sex before. The whole plan was to have sex with this 13-year-old when you got here, correct?
That was the original plan.
Okay. Did you tell anybody you were coming here today?
No.
And it says Montpelier, Indiana.
Oh, sorry. I keep thinking Hartford City all the time. It is Montpelier. Montpelier's right next to Hartford City.
Okay. Your social security number, what is that? Approximately 6'2", 145. Is that about right? That's what you got on here? Brown hair, hazel eyes? Is that correct? Okay. And your date of birth, 12/16 of 82?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't tell anybody you were coming here today?
No.
What was your plans once you come here, did what you were going to do, then what was you going to do? Go back to college or?
Go home.
Go home? You're supposed to be going home anyways?
Mm-hmm.
So your parents don't have any idea you're over here or anything like that?
No.
So everything you've typed in here, you're not denying that it was you typing it or anything like that, correct?
No.
Everything's factual that you typed it.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you planning on staying here?
Original plan was maybe overnight. When I got here, I don't know, I probably would have left early.
Is there anything else you can think of you need to advise me at this point? As far as anything with this? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'll sit here a minute. We'll get a consent form. I'll fill out a consent form, and then we'll get you to sign that. And at this point, you're going to be charged with unlawful sexual conduct, attempted unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. Okay, which is a felony of the 4th degree.
What does that mean?
What's that mean?
Staying here this weekend.
You'll be staying here all weekend on this charge. As far as you want to know the elements of the crime or what?
What's the penalty?
It's a felony of the 4th degree. As far as what the breakdown is, I'd have to look it up and give you that answer in a little bit.
Okay. And it goes on my record, correct?
Oh yeah, it can go on your record if you're convicted of it.
So I'm going to be tried for it?
Yeah. Yep. Any other questions? Your car, we have that, and it's towed to our impound at this time. Okay. At this point, it'll be up to the prosecutor. What's going to happen with the car? So that we'll have to wait, and we can answer that question later on at this point. Once we advise him what you've told us and everything else. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let me find a consent form, and then we'll get you out of here. All right.
Yes, sir.
0724 West 800 North, right?
Right.
What's your home phone?
765
Okay.
348
348?
348 4603.
You work anywhere else? You work anywhere at all? Or just go to school?
Just go to school.
You know the address of school? Where's it at?
Upland, Indiana.
Upland.
What year is your car?
I believe it's a 98 or 99.
What's the zip code there? Upland. What's your zip code at school?
I don't remember. I never sent out any letters from there, so I never put a
Is
zip
it
code.
Taylor University?
Mhm.
You have a phone there?
You right or left-handed?
Right.
Go ahead and just stand up there. Like either way.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to uncuff your right hand, and then I need you to just leave the left hand behind you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hold on a minute. Okay. Is it pen laying there?
That's my left hand.
Oh yeah, use your right hand there. Sorry. Stand behind you. Sign right here on signature.
What's the date, Sean?
24th. Okay. Alright, you gonna put that down? Put your hand behind you. Alright. These cuffs alright?
Little tight.
Huh?
Little tight, but they're supposed to be.
I get a finger in there, and get a finger in there, okay, bud? Hold on, I'll double lock it. Did that tighten up on you? You double lock the other side?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Go and
that.
have a seat. I'll put this back in your front pocket. You take this with you. Okay. Stand up. And I still have your knife in the car, which we'll check out in your property. Alright. You want to put some oil through your car?
You want to get the other sheet?
control port 9 and 10 Downhour to A1 right here. You'll hear it buzz.